me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes.
I don't know where my timer went, but here we are. We'll just roll. Hey guys, it's Cathy. It's time for day 2, and I got my fancy dancy whiteboard. Please confirm that you guys can see me and hear me because my timer just quit. But hello, technology. Christy's in the house. Teddy's in the house. Joyce is here. If it says Facebook user, okay? If it says Facebook user and you guys want to be seen with your name, kind of like how Christina is, where we can see her name and her profile pic, all you have to do is tap the video and open up the description of the video and authorize StreamYard, okay? Day 2, you guys, I'm going to be standing. Sorry about my pink robe. If we don't know each other well yet, I basically live in real clothes, athleisure wear, or my pink robe, okay? So let me know if you caught day 1. Today is all about lead magnets, how to attract more quality leads into your sales funnel. We'll be doing some writing and some drawing, and you'll be taking lots of notes. So if you are ready, type I'm ready. What did you like about day 1? What did you like about day 1? Layla, what do you love? Pink robe? I bought Layla a pink robe. Layla bought me 2 shirts that I haven't tried on yet. Thank you, Layla. She keeps me on trend because I don't do the best job myself. In fact, just so that we're all vulnerable and real, I had a super cute dress and I had to change it because something traumatic happened at the kitchen table this morning. Hello, life. Today is all a focus on creating a lead magnet. Have you heard of one? Do you know what it is? Have you ever created one? And if you have, do you know what to do with it? Okay. I have some examples from some of our impact makers who have shared their lead magnets with us. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top of the screen so that before I teach you what you're doing, I'll demonstrate so that you can see the end in sight. Okay. Kim's here. If you are a replay viewer, please type to me that you are watching the replay. Shout out to Heather real quick. She was our homework winner from yesterday. She got the prize list today. I didn't get to see your answer, Heather. Did you tell me what you chose from the prize list? We'll be picking a homework day 2 winner from yesterday's homework where you had to create your marketing message, okay? Was this a struggle or are you starting to figure it out, okay? We're focusing on what our customer needs and wants. We're looking at who do we really love to serve? How can we help people? Because the lead magnet is going to stem from that marketing message. You have to kind of know who you're helping, how you're helping them, what result they will get. And then we can go create a magnet to attract them into our funnel, okay? So before we roll into the actual lead magnet demos and the tactical side, I want to share, this is Ignite Your Impact, okay? So type in the comments below, Ignite Your Impact. This is a series in the Ignite Your Impact workshop series. We did leadership retreat last time. This time we're doing lead generation, okay? So it's not just about some new idea that you can go do. It's truly about creating a sustainable business, having a mass impact on the people that you are reaching, on your family, on yourself, and not just doing this to do it because you're bored, right? So Ignite Your Impact, I want to share with you a philosophy. I promise it won't be that boring. Okay, do you know Jim Rohn? Jim Rohn, if we've hung out for a minute, y'all know Jim Rohn. If you're one of my students, I love Jim Rohn. He's not here on this earth anymore, but he was a big impact on the network marketing industry. And he has a philosophy that I think can help you transform the way that you're going to do your business. If you're one of those number one people who's a newbie and you're not sure what you're doing, if you can adopt this mindset quickly, you'll flourish. If you're a number two where you're like still overwhelmed and confused and we got to create clarity, or if you're a number three where you're profitable but you still don't have your systems, doesn't matter where you're at in your business. Type in the comments below and I'll write it on the board. Profits are better than wages. Who has ever heard this before? Because my goal for you guys is not to give you some new little thing that can keep you busy for a minute. I want to help you create a profitable, sustainable business. Who wants this? Profits are better than wages. And I'm still really nervous because I'm excited. So I'm going to type this. I'm going to write this. Okay, I used to be a kindergarten teacher, so this is going to take me back to being able to write on the whiteboard. Now they do fancy boards. Who has heard this philosophy before? Okay, who is in this to actually profit? Okay, who wants to make a profit? And right now, who has a job? Who has a day job that you are making a wage, where you're making a living, right? We want to understand everything that we're doing in business. I'm trying to figure out where to stand. Where does this fit in? So profits are better than wages. This is what Jim Rohn says, and I quote in the sense that I took notes. Profits are better than wages. If you understand that, you can get rich. Okay. Now, why do we care about making money? So we can have a mass impact, right? So we can live comfortably, so we can influence others, so we can help others, so we can go from the person that needs the $200 a month to being the person that can gift the $200 a month. Do you feel me? You are not broke. You may be broke, but you are not destitute, is what Jim Rohn says. Okay. You may be broke, but you are not destitute. He says wages can create you a living. So if you have a job, I talk with a lot of you in the comments and you're like, I'm relying on my job because it's how I pay my bills. Are you living like that on a day-to-day basis? And you might have a really high paying job, right? But profits can make you a fortune. And this is going to tie into everything we're doing. He said wages can make you a living, which is fine, or profits can make you a fortune, which is super fine. And you can live fine and you can live super fine, but now you have the mechanism and the ways and the ends and the means to do that. So everything we're teaching in building a business is that so you can build profits and not just be stuck in the wage mentality. Okay. So if you're an entrepreneur, it's very important that you understand this is very different than working an hourly or a salaried job. Do you feel me on that? Okay. It is a very different mindset. It is a very different mentality. You got to have this lifer mentality. You've got to understand that what we teach you today may work right away, or it may not work right away. We're always looking for that feedback and we're basing it on like, did it work based on, did people like it? Did people love it? Did people comment on it? Are you a lifer or are you going to give all your energy over to what people think? Okay. So we're going to be lifers. So he said, it doesn't take much to start a business and make a profit. Hi, Kim. It does not take much to start creating your profitable business. Now, follow me on this. He says you can start part-time building your fortune while you're working full-time on your job. Would that get you up in the morning? We're learning lead magnets today, and you're like, where do I fit this into my busy life? This is you building your fortune. This is you building a profitable business. This is what you're going to do part-time in the background if you have to work full-time on the front ground, being a parent or working your full-time job. So you're going to be consistent working your business because you want to create a profit. You want to create your fortune. How do you feel when you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, gotta go to my job again? Or oh, I get to wake up and go create my fortune one penny at a time. Does that feel amazing? Okay, so we're going to start with our lead magnets today. Jim Rohn says, I found a way to make a living, but I also found a way to make a fortune. How would you wake up if that was your story? Now, you guys can work part-time, 10 to 15 hours a week on your fortune while you're working full-time on your business or on your job. You can work 2 to 5 hours a week, but be consistent, okay? and let that stay in front of you. Yesterday, we started dreaming. And we were like, what does our dream day look like? Okay. Steve Harvey has a Dream Defeats All Fear YouTube that I was watching. And he said, fear is so big for so many people. So I'm going to get you started on a lead magnet today. And then tomorrow, we're going to teach you how to get people exposed to that lead magnet, how to get it out there, what to do next. And some of you aren't going to do it. Some of you are going to go, oh, I don't really know if they want that. I don't really know if they're interested. One of my very close friends already has an amazing lead magnet, an amazing funnel, an amazing business page, an amazing service. And I'm like, why aren't you telling people on your personal page? She's like, oh, my friends and family are there. I'm like, girl, who else is there that you could be helping? Is fear stopping you? So Steve says, keep your dream in front of you. You can overcome your fear with your dreams. A man without a dream or a vision will perish. Straight from the Bible. You guys, you can be without a lot of things. You can be without a job. You can be without a husband. You can be without a mother. If you don't have dreams and vision, you will perish. So let's keep the dream. With creating our business strategy and using sales funnels and lead magnets. Are you ready? Layla said this is great. Okay, I have to include some mindset and philosophy, or else it would just be another boring lead generation talk, and that would not be fun. So keep your dreams in front of you. Remember, what you give your energy to is what will grow, okay? So as we create our lead magnets, before I actually give you the step-by-steps and a demo of what one is, and we jump into like the move fast, do the steps, I want to create some clarity again, because my biggest goal for this boot camp is not just for you to have a little piece of the puzzle, but for you to understand where it fits into your whole business plan. So do you remember yesterday I showed you a graphic? I did a screen share on the sales funnel, okay? Do you remember this visual we did yesterday? So we start with a dream. I want to have a different life. What is your why, you guys? Why are you doing this to yourself, right? What is your dream? Why do you want to create this fortune? Why do you want to see a profit instead of just a wage? Why do you want to work for yourself instead of the man? What vision do you see for you and your family and all the people you can impact, right? We have to build a sales strategy, but first the foundation is like, why are we doing this? So have a clear why, or none of this matters. Like, we're wasting everybody's time, right? Who cares if you know this stuff if you don't have somewhere to apply it? Once you know that, yes, I believe in what I'm doing, I have a clear marketing message, I know who I help, I know how I help them, I know what transformation they can get if they apply what I'm teaching, where do we find the people? Okay. If you're still struggling with why, who, what, when, where, why. If you're still struggling with why am I doing this? Who am I helping? And do I even care? You won't go through this process. Let's imagine the gym owner who's like, they have the gym and the gym membership. And he's like, I've got this amazing gym membership. It's only $19 a month and you get access to this whole thing. And somebody's like, but I don't really care about being healthy. It doesn't matter to them, right? So do you really want what you say you're coming into it for? Do you have a clear message? Now it's time to attract leads. At the top of the sales funnel, this is where we're working right now in this boot camp, is the leads side. And this is the attraction phase. So type attraction. Now I'm in my closet, so forgive me. This is my office. This is where I hide from my children. We want to attract people into our funnel, okay, so that we can get into a conversation. This is the C part. Get into a conversation with the right people, right, about our products and service so that we can make an offer and close the sale. Does that make sense? I see another closet worker. Does this part make sense, or are you still struggling on the basic sales funnel? We want to attract leads to move into a conversation with us so we can close the sale. Leads to conversation to close. Now, if this funnel were more funnily, we're going to have more leads, less that actually make it to the conversation piece and less that close. So we need to fill the top with the most, right? The goal is not just to have vanity metrics. Remember, we talked about that yesterday. We don't just want thousands of people on our list. Imagine you're with a healthy living company and it's a vegan company and you do not believe in eating animals, wearing animals, whatever. And you all of a sudden attract all these people who are carnivores. You're like, I got a list of 1,000 people, but they're all carnivores. Do you want those people in your funnel? No, we want the most qualified leads. So when we create our lead magnet today, we're going to be speaking to the people who actually are most likely to convert. So that when we go have a conversation and say, hey, we've got this thing coming up. We've got this webinar or this party or this presentation or this video or whatever it is. And it's all about how you can go vegan. And the person's like, what? I'm a carnivore. You wasted everybody's time, right? So we want to attract the right people. Lead magnets are exactly that. Lead magnets are one way. Remember, there's not only one way to attract people into your funnel. And then the next step is we want to move them into the conversation presentation piece. Now, for those of you who are familiar with active versus passive strategy, okay, action takers, we're doing this month. We've done a ton of passive strategy. We're moving into active strategy and action takers. My Impact Maker program is founded on active strategy because it converts the fastest. But question, do you think a lead magnet is a passive strategy or an active strategy? And if this is new training to you and you're like, I don't know what she's talking about, passive strategies are where you can just kind of put things out there, wait for people to take action, okay? Active strategy is where you put yourself out there in order for people to take action, right? So is a lead magnet active or passive? The focus of this week with lead generation is we are employing more, like Jillian said, of the passive strategy side. The benefit, while it may not convert as high, meaning not as many people that come in this way may actually buy, the benefit is it can run on autopilot. Do you know what that means? It's a strategy you can employ in your business that it can run when you're not running. It's a strategy I used last night in social sales school where I asked one question. I had a lead magnet for you guys. I said, who wants it? And boom, boom, people, 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 people. I set up automation to message you, to deliver the thing. And now I've got you in my funnel, okay? I still have to, from this piece, move into a conversation piece, which we can do on automation or we can do with active strategy. If you're a party girl or a party guy, if you use virtual events or live events, we know that a lot of us attract our leads through our hostesses, okay? So we say, hey, Jillian, I'm doing an event, bring 5 friends. Who here helped us share the love? If you shared the love and you shared this boot camp, thank you. You helped us bring in leads into our funnel through word of mouth, right? But we also did lead magnets where we posted in groups and we said, who needs help with finding more leads? We did some ads, right? Different ways to bring leads in. Focusing on passive, okay? So today we actually create the lead magnet. And then as this week moves on, don't stress. You're like, great, I got a lead magnet. How do I make the people actually come into the funnel? This is what we'll work on as the week goes on. How to move them into the funnel from the lead magnet, then move into the conversation piece, and then close the sale. Yesterday, you guys were supposed to do a marketing message. So I want you to start thinking about who it is that you serve, that you want to serve. Truthfully, there's 7 billion people in the world is what they told me. There's a lot of people in the world. Don't get in the scarcity mentality, this mindset that's so limiting, like, oh, I've got to like edit the message for what's attractive. No. What do you really want to sell? What is your product and how do you want to present it? Okay. What gets you excited about it? What gets you to wake up in the morning? I love serving women entrepreneurs. Does that mean that I limit myself? Kind of, but guess what? It creates clarity in the message. I love working with network marketers. Does that mean I limit myself? Kind of, but guess what? Other business owners have found their way to me. But when I create a clear marketing message of who I can help and how I can help them, now people understand, oh, that's for me. That's what your marketing message should do. So we're going to create a lead magnet. I'm going to give you a visual example. I'm going to screen and share, and then I'm going to take you through examples of what a lead magnet could be outside of these ones you're about to see, how to create one, and then your homework today will be to go create your lead magnet, your freebie, okay? Now, some lead magnets are paid, but we're gonna work on free. Are you ready? So I'm gonna screen share 4 different students from our Impact Makers program. I posted in the group last night. I asked who has a lead magnet that I could share. You guys might not realize you've probably downloaded a bazillion people's lead magnets. Have you not? If you went into social sales school with us, you downloaded our onboarding guide and got my training vault. A lead magnet is something that I'm going to give you in exchange for you giving me your information, and now you become a lead. Okay, so right now we're creating the thing. Tomorrow we'll learn how to present. Like, where do we put the thing? How do we optimize our personal page? Where do we show up with this thing so that people go, ooh, I want that. Can I have that? And I say, yes, you can, but give me your name and email, right? Maybe even phone number. Okay, so here we go. Let me screen share. I'm just going to share my whole screen to make my life easier here. And I'm going to first start with Linda Gayhart. Linda Gayhart, are you in the house? Linda Gayhart is a newly retired school teacher. She taught Spanish. She lives in Kentucky. She is an impact maker. I met her through, I think, a paid ad. She came into my virtual party challenge. She moved into my evergreen course, and which is now our Impact Makers program. And she is with a health and wellness skincare company, and she created a lead magnet that is top 8 secrets to flawless skin. So these are just some examples of different lead magnets. Now this one's a little bit more involved. It's very beautiful. Check this out. So she has that page, and she put a little introduction of herself. There she is, married to her high school sweetheart, 2 beautiful daughters, 3 dogs. Her daughter just got married, one of them. And so she tells a little bit about herself, and then she moves into tips to have better skin. This is a lead magnet, okay? How is she going to use this thing? We'll talk about tomorrow. Who is her perfect prospect? Who is her who? She's focusing in on the women that she wants to help, the problems that they have, and the solutions that she knows that she has. And she's not trying to make a sale. She's trying to bring some value through a lead magnet. So she put together a little guide. Now, we learned in class, if those of you are in our full program, not just to do a plain old lead magnet, but also to have a funneling process to it. So here at the end of the lead magnet, she even put where you can go join her community. That's a lead magnet, okay? So this is one type of a lead magnet. A lead magnet could be a guide, and that's what she did here, okay? Another one, and I think these other ones are all the full funnels, okay? This one I'll just talk about real quick. Let me check real quick. This one is Leslie's. Yes, this one is Leslie's. She is an Impact Maker student. She is with Epicure, and she put together meal ideas for busy moms, okay? She has a guide where you will get recipes, tips, dinner solutions, and more delivered to your inbox. And then this is the part you guys are going to learn as the week moves on, how to capture people's information. But her lead magnet is this part, the meal ideas for busy moms, which delivers over to your email if you want it, okay? Another one that was created, Winter Wellness. This one was created by Marissa Corliss. She has 10 tips. This was one she used in the past. 10 tips for winter wellness that her family uses to help them stay healthy. Now, this isn't the full lead magnet. This is the opt-in form. All these pieces will come together, but I'm giving you ideas of what you could create a lead magnet about based on what some of our students have done. 10 tips for summer skin, 10 tips for not aging 10 years, but still getting a tan. Can somebody give me that tip? And last, Michelle Clark put together a healthy hair guide. These last 3 girls have their full landing pages built out. So we'll be showing that as the week goes on. But Michelle is with a hair accessory company and hair products. So she put together a healthy hair guide, okay? So what I want you guys to think about, these are just some examples of real life people who have put together some valuable pieces that they can share. And this is what a lead magnet is, okay? So get ready to take some notes. I'm going to give you some examples outside of that of what a lead magnet could be and how you can create one. It's very simple. Don't think you have to be super tech. You could literally just go type into a Word document some tips, and that could be a lead magnet. How we deliver it, that will come after this, okay? So what ideas are you guys already starting to think of? What lead magnets have you downloaded from other people? What freebies have you grabbed? What would bring value to you, okay? Some examples outside of the guides, you could do samples. Samples could be a lead magnet. So you could exchange a tangible, right, for someone's information. The mistake that a lot of network marketers make, who has a sample product? Who has something you can sample? What I see a lot of people do is they're like so excited. And believe me, I was you. Okay. So this is not judgment zone. This is just like, let's work smarter. Okay. So excited that somebody will try their products. In fact, forget that. They're not even excited that you'll try their products. They're just like, hey, take this, take my skincare sample, and you're at the grocery store, right? You're just putting samples in like all the vendor shows and letting people walk away with your free stuff. And you don't have a process. And nor did you even ask if someone wanted it. Okay. Amy says she has samples and doesn't give them out easily. Smart. Qualify people who are actually going to want the lead magnet you create so they actually come into your funnel, right? If you are doing a sampling campaign, the lead magnet is the sample. We need to gather someone's information before we hand over the lead magnet, even if it's a free guide, okay? Direct sales planner guide, boom. Consults could be a lead magnet. If you want to book a call with me, if you want a business strategy session, if you want me to audit your Facebook, I make you fill out a form. I capture your information, I qualify you, and then I give you the thing in exchange for your information. Now you're in my funnel. Is this making sense? Questions, you need to be typing them. Other type of lead magnets, a tips sheet. Those of you who do nails, can you make me a tip sheet for how my nails aren't so yellow after wearing nail polish forever and ever and finally picking it off? I would download that tips guide. I would give you my name and email in exchange, and now you've got me in your funnel. What do you do next? Keep staying with us this week, okay? How do you move them into a sale from a lead magnet? That's why this is 5 days. A newsletter could be a lead magnet, a scheduler, or a planner. Who of those of you out here who have a Trello board, a boards app, a Google sheet, anything that you've created that's helping you, that could help someone else, you could totally turn that into a lead magnet. Go make it generic and turn it into a freebie. Think about ultimately who's your perfect prospect. You could be thinking on the customer side if you're a network marketer. You could also be thinking on the business building side, right? So think about what lead magnets can attract your quality prospect in. If you have a jewelry business. I have a friend who owns a boutique. It's not network marketing. They're trying to learn how to use their social media to drive traffic over to their Facebook page and close some sales. What could they put on the front side to attract more people? Could it be, by the way, you can't see because my jewelry's behind here. Could it be a simple guide on how to organize your jewelry? Mine's like in a big mess on the shelf. Think, okay? It could be a graphics script or a graphics bundle. We give a lot of graphics bundles. So if you guys like freebies with templates we've made or graphics we've made for parties, those are lead magnets. It could be a popular blog post or Facebook post that you've done, and you could recycle it and say, hey guys, this is one I did. Who wants my top strategies to grow your free Facebook group and turn them into paying members? And people are like, me. Okay. That's a lead magnet. I've got to go create it, but that's a lead magnet. A workbook, on and on and on. I want you guys also to not stress because you probably have a ton of lead magnets already like at your disposal. Who's with a health and wellness company and has a book full of recipes? Okay. Who's with a hair company and has some fun little like hairstyles? I mean, I don't know. I think this is like some kind of Shih Tzu dog hairstyle I did today. Maybe you could style me up, but I wanted something that made my, I don't know, head look taller. I don't know what I did. Could you put together some little fun guide? Do you already have something like that? Whose company has a workout guide that you've been just giving people for free, not having them opt in and putting them on your email list? Think about that. Or getting them into your group. When I was with health and wellness, we made a lot of recipes, and I used to just give the recipe away. And I would say, forget that. If you want the recipe, it's in my group, right? So I use the recipe as the lead magnet and I delivered it over in my group. You can also deliver it through email. Okay. A virtual sample of planner inserts that would make people want to buy, or would they just use them virtually? Here's the key. A lot of your lead magnets, the thing is you're trying to capture people's information and it should be valuable. It shouldn't just be crap, right? It should be valuable. It should teach them something. It should inspire them somehow. It should give them value. Let me tell you the truth about lead magnets real quick. But first, I need to take a drink. So first, we do a dance party and I drink, but for real. A lot of people who download lead magnets don't ever look at them. I'm just telling you the truth. A lot of people will say, oh my gosh, I want that. I want that virtual sample of the planner inserts, right? And then we're like, oh, what if we just gave the whole thing away for free? So we create the little virtual inserts on Canva or whatever you do it on. Then you fill out a form, you get their name and email, and you're like, oh, I just gave it to them for free. I have a ton of stuff that we have given away for free. This class right now, it could be a lead magnet. Essentially, you guys came into a free class. I'm giving you tons of free value. Some people may never want to move forward with us in anything. It's okay. Some people opted in and never show up. Some people download the guide and never use it. The biggest key is if you've done it well, you've actually attracted people in. So you've captured their information. Okay. So now I have all your names and emails, even if you didn't show up, even if you made it to day 2, I can stay in front of you. I can invite you into the next event. I can email you and stay in touch. We can reach out because you're now in this group. So think about end in sight, not that temporary. Some of the other things you guys can do, any templates that you already have, a checklist that you've used in your business, a cheat sheet that you've used in your business, something that's helped you in some way. Other great lead magnets are tips, like my top 3 tips to managing business as a busy mom. Okay, who would that attract? If you went out into your Facebook and say, hey guys, I just put together a guide with my top 3 tips of managing business alongside a full-time career, who wants it? Who's coming into that? Think about the people who are going to download it, right? The people who are coming in are probably interested in starting a business or have a business. So if you're a business coach or you're a network marketer who can grow a team, those might be potential prospects looking for business opportunities, okay? Think about how to solve a problem for people. Think about how to be a resource. Think about your true life. Bring real value. Don't just make it super generic. If you're with health and wellness and you do workout, okay, maybe you don't sell workout. Maybe you're not Beachbody selling the workout, but you've managed to find a way in 5 minutes every day to get 5 movements in that'll lift your butt. And you could put out a guide and you're like, my 5-minute guide to a lifted butt. Who wants it? Okay. Well, who else would want that, right? Those type of people are people who are looking to be healthier or improve their body. If you're with health and wellness, you could say, by the way, right? I also have these products if you want to learn about them, or we have a healthy living event. So we're going to ultimately lead people down a journey with us, starting with the lead magnet. Okay, a couple more tips, and then I'm going to give you guys some visual examples of how you can do this very quickly. If you can help people save time, if you can help people make money, if you can teach people something, or if you can add joy to people's lives, those would be great lead magnets. They have to tie to your products, okay? You could go create a lead magnet that's a gluten-free guide, but if that doesn't tie to your products, are those really the best people to bring in your funnel, okay? You could go create a lead magnet that's how you, the top places for, I put top places for families to visit in Branson. That could be a lead magnet, but if you download it and I got your name and email, does that mean that I could really help you build your business, right? If I'm with my jewelry company and I'm really out there looking for people who are looking for an extra stream of income, do I care about what where they want to travel? If I were a travel agent, that would make a lot of sense. Top 5 places that me and my family visit every year we go to Branson. If you're with skincare, how to remove toxins from skincare. If you are, we already did the work at home, how to create a work at home schedule as a homeschool mom. If you want to find you guys, this is a key one. Is there anyone here who does not, I know there are some, who does not have a network marketing company where you can't duplicate? Okay, a lot of you do. If you have a duplication business, one of the lead magnets I created was how to monetize your passions and create an extra stream of income. Okay, who wants that guide? My top 10 tips for turning your passion into money. Now, some of them are just going to take the tips and go, yes, I'm going to run with my knitting business, or yes, I'm going to run with my hair scrunchie business. I've done that one before. And some of them are looking, they're not even sure. And some of them are, I'm going to go, listen, by the way, I'm aligned with this company or this company. If you're looking for an opportunity, you're not sure where to start, and you love health and wellness, or you love, style, I would love to chat more. Senior home care tips. This is my last one. When I was doing my senior home care business, we did a lot of lead magnets essentially that were simple resources for people. Okay. So we knew a lot of, think if you're a lawn care company, or if you own your own company, or if you are a network marketer, who could you collaborate with? And we started giving them lists of the top nursing homes that we trusted, the top therapy services that we trusted. If they needed a different level of care than we could provide, who they should go to. And we put together a top resource sheet for if your parent needs help at home, or if your parent needs a higher level of care. Here's the top places that would be, great for you to reach out to, or resources that you could connect with. By the way, if you need home care, we're here to serve you. So think like that, you guys. As you guys are starting to build your lead magnet, which is your homework, it can be a very, very simple document. Don't stress, but your homework today will be to come up. Look at that. Bam. My free class was a lead magnet. Come up with something that could be your freebie, that tomorrow I'll teach you how to get this freebie out. Don't start being like, hey guys, I put together a guide to blank, blank, and blank, unless you know the strategy. Okay. So the strategy could be, we're going to funnel people into our groups so that we can have a conversation. The strategy could be that we're going to funnel people into our email list so that we can have a conversation. But right now we're just creating the magnet. We're creating the magnet that will attract people. And we'll continue to work on the strategy on how to put this out there. I have a friend, his wife is in this class, I think, who is a PA, and he loves to talk about intermittent fasting. Okay. And he's really brilliant at it. And he can be like very educational for people who want to learn more. That's a lead magnet. Who wants to learn more about intermittent fasting? I put together a guide. That can be the attraction part to bring in leads for people who subscribe to that, way of diet plan, or whatever you want to call it. The conversation piece is, hey, we're doing an event to learn more about this, or every week on my email list, I'll be sending you more. And then if you sell products, you can be sharing support products. If you sell a service, you can be sharing your next challenge or program. Okay. So your guide, you guys, a couple ways you can do it. And I think my time is up. When you create a lead magnet, the way that Linda did it was in Canva. So if you like Canva, go to canva.com. You can simply type in the word lead magnets. Okay, I'm not going to demo this right now. Go to Canva, somebody type it in the comments, lead magnets, and you'll see a ton of templates. So if you want it to look beautiful, do that. My how to grow your group was literally a typed out email. So I said, I put together a guide for this. Who wants it? It was literally just words typed. Don't stress. Here, I have a quote. This was from Jenna Kutcher. She said a quote that was really good. She said, the message matters more than the medium. And it is true. The message matters more than the medium. You can go spend 4 hours creating a fancy lead magnet, or 15 minutes typing out 15 tips for whatever, or my guide to blank, or my top 3 daily habits that I prioritize every single day for a successful, happy day. You could do that really quickly, and then it's ready to go. People don't know what it looks like until they've already opted in anyway. Okay. It's not the lead magnet that is the focus as far as how it looks. Okay. So where are you guys going to focus? I want you to think about, who is your person that you're attracting into your funnel. I help blank to blank. Let me pull up a couple of your messages, and let's help a couple people with some lead magnets. I want you with your ideal person in mind. With your ideal person in mind that you wrote to me about yesterday on your homework. What is a problem that she has? Remember this homework from yesterday. What is a problem that she has? What is a pain point for her? What is a desire that she has? What is something that she wants in her life? And what is a lead magnet that you could create around that? Okay. So you already saw Michelle Clark's, you saw Marissa's, you saw Linda's. Angela Bates, she says, I help women to ditch their bras so that they can have better comfort and support without underwires. What type of lead magnet could Angela Bates create so that she can ultimately attract people and have a conversation about ditching their bras and ultimately purchasing her cami? Maybe it could be your bra-free guide, your guide to living underwire free. And maybe she can just give a couple tips. It does not have to be the conversation piece. Maybe the tips are, and I don't know because I'm not the expert in this, but this is my strategy. Maybe you could go braless a few hours a day and just wear a tank top. Maybe you could practice not sleeping in underwire. What are some healthy habits? Come up with something catchy. Healthy habits for your boobies. That would be a really fun lead magnet for you, Angela. Type out some tips. Daisy Johnson wants to teach ladies. So Daisy, we refined yours. Daisy helps women with DIY salon quality nails so they can save money for other things like massages. What is a lead magnet that she could create, right? That if we put it out there would attract people who ultimately might be interested in purchasing her DIY salon nails. Maybe she could do a top healthy nail guide, 5 tips for healthy summer nails. That would be a lead magnet, okay? Another Ruby Ribbon girl. Shayna says she helps, we edited this one a little bit. I help Fab 50 women create a customized skincare routine so they can wipe away their wrinkles and look and feel fabulous. If that's her marketing message, what would be valuable to those women? Top a once a week nightly skincare routine that you can do so that you can look and feel your best. Okay, that's kind of cheesy. But what is one guide or one checklist? A checklist of the 3 things you need to do for your skin every single night. Brandy helps helps people reduce harmful chemicals so they can safely clean their homes. Her lead magnet could be my top 5 tips to a toxin-free home, or the secrets that no one's telling you about how you can clean without harmful chemicals, okay? The lead magnet will be valuable no matter what. This will move qualified people who are more likely to be interested in her products that help with that, so she can start having a conversation. Don't worry about how to have the conversation yet. Worry about the magnet that will attract, okay? Are you uncomfortable with your bra? see my guide to get more comfort for your boobies, okay? Liberate us. Canva, yes, you guys, even if you just go search Canva for lead magnets, they have a ton created that are already done for you that you'll go, oh, that's really smart. A lot of products go back to your marketing message. I have a company that had a slew of products. Remember, I didn't focus on essential oils. I didn't focus on baby products. I didn't focus on skincare. I didn't focus on makeup. I love helping the crazy busy mom simplify her healthy living routine and do one good thing every single day. So something I created was a clean eating guide. And it's not a perfect clean eating guide, right? It's how can you start doing one good thing? And maybe the tips are like, have a smoothie for breakfast, drink more water, get a little bit of movement in, add some vegetables to the spaghetti sauce. Where we lead in next is, hey, if you are looking for a great protein powder for your smoothie, if you are looking for a coach to take you through a full, 30-day experience, that will be the next. If you have a brochure, would it be better to print it and send it? No, I would do it virtually. And tomorrow you'll see how to deliver this thing. As long as the lead magnet is a virtual document, like if you've typed it out, I'll teach you how to make it a clickable link as we move on through class. Right now, you can create the PDF. You can create it as PDF, a Canva doc. It could be a graphic. It could be a Word document. So you want to start thinking about lead magnets, okay? If it's samples and you want to go with samples, and on your homework assignment for today, instead of being able to give me a visual that's like, here's my lead magnet I'm going to share, you could just put, I'm going to use my samples and I'm going to start using my skincare samples as my lead magnet. And as we go on, I'll be teaching you now how to start attracting people that want those samples and how to actually get their information. We talked about that one already. Top 5 ingredients to avoid when choosing healthier beverages. Samples. Okay. If they must message me and send their information, that's okay. That's okay. All you want to know right now is what are the thing you're going to give in exchange for their information. Okay. Sampling campaign. This is a big one. Awesome. If you guys have continued questions, yes, anything. We did a 3-day clean eating pack as a lead magnet. It does cost money though, so you got to make sure it's a return on investment, right? Samples can be one. I like guides. I like something super easy. Last, if you guys are stuck, here's an idea. Go research your audience. Think about your perfect prospect. Do some research. And you can ask, hey guys, if I put together a clean eating guide with some healthy summer tips for you and your family, who would want it? Hey guys, I'm trying to learn this new thing in class and bring something of value to you. What do you need most? Help with your skincare routine? Where are you stuck? Are you stuck with what products to buy? Are you stuck with how to use the products? You could do a guide on how to clean your bathroom. Like, I don't even know how to clean my bathtub. Rebecca showed me how to do it with like a toothbrush and some non-harmful chemical cleaner, right? And now my jets don't have extra gross stuff, okay? Marketing message, let's go pick a winner. As you guys move through this, I'll post some example lead magnets for you guys. If you want, here, I'll give you one right now. Who wants my top 4 things that you must do in 2022? Who wants that? Type in the comments below for real if you want my top 4 tips for things you must do in 2022 to grow your business, by the way, to grow your business in 2022. I put together a document with my top 4 things you must do in 2022 if you want to grow your business fast. Who wants it? That's a lead magnet, okay? I will type in the comments below. You can actually go grab this lead magnet when you fill out my little form, and that's the step we'll teach you guys tomorrow. All right, let's pick a homework winner. Pam in Dale. Pam, it's you. Pam Bruder, you are our homework winner for today. She is working. Oh my goodness, you did a great job. She even did her manifesto, by the way. Pam, if you're here, congratulations. You are the winner. Please text the word prize to 618-417-7228, and I will pop you over the prize list. Tomorrow, we get to continue to build on. Now that we have something to give, how do we get it deliverable? How do we make it deliverable? Who are we going to put this thing in front of? Where are these people at? Okay, so have your marketing message in mind. Solve a problem, bring some joy, save people some time, help them make some money, give them something that they would like. What would you like? Go put it into a lead magnet, PDF, Google Doc, Word doc, Excel sheet. Maybe it is a planner you already have, or maybe it's a sample. You can post on homework day 2, post. And if you're still like, this is so new to me, look at some of the other examples. Let me pop in the comments. Oh, I can't comment until this is over. I'll go comment with my top 4 things you must do in your business. If you want to grow fast, I will pop that little thing. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 3 as we continue to work with generating leads. But right now we are working on creating the piece that will attract the leads. Tomorrow we get to say, okay, let's get this thing out in front of them. Because some of you that came into this class actually found me because I have my page set up the way I'm going to teach you guys tomorrow with my lead magnet available. Okay. All right. If I missed anything, I'm sure Layla will pop back in and fill in the blanks because she's excellent at that. Jessica and Quivy and Layla are in the messenger with you. They are your advisors if you need anything, and I will see you inside of the group. And until then, I'll see you tomorrow at 11. Bye for now.